we went to Beverly Hills first to Dr. Simoni's office. And how did you like the office?
Oh, I liked the office a lot. It was a nice atmosphere. The girls were very helpful. And Dr. Simoni introduced himself to us, and was available to answer any questions that we had. First came in, and then he referred us to his nurse, Jennifer, and she was great. She was very helpful and very informative about the procedure.
So, what do you know about the VaserShape procedure?
What I understand, it's like an ultrasound, and what it does is it takes, it's for people who have problem spots, maybe people who've been working out for a while and they're pretty fit, but they have certain areas along their body that has maybe some fat pockets, like muffin top, or areas that they feel like they need to work on their cellulite. And what it does is the ultrasound, heats up the fat, and then the fat kind of drains through the lymphatic system, and then that's how your body releases the toxin and the fat and that sort of.
Did it hurt? Did the procedure?
It didn't. It wasn't uncomfortable. She said that it would be kind of uncomfortable because it might get a little too warm, but it was warm. It was warm, but it wasn't uncomfortable. It wasn't uncomfortable enough where I had to stop. It was just a little warm, and then she did a little suction thing actually beforehand on the kind of where the area that we were at, the closest lymph nodes to that area, and it was like a little suction cup, and it basically kind of woke up the lymphatic system in that area. It allows that area to accept the fat that comes through, the melted fat, and it kind of drains it.
But, that's what we have to do to open up those settings, open up those, that lymph area.
Oh, that's cool. You're like programming it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
just like a thing.
And you do this no matter whatever treatment, whether it's belly.
Yeah, you just do different areas, different lymph areas. So, for example, if we were doing the arms, we would open up the subclavicular and infraclavicular feelings, basically the first sensation you're going to get. And it should just be more heat.
Okay.
If it feels uncomfortable at any time, you let me know. How does that feel? Kind of funky, right?
Yeah.
Not pain, definitely not pain.
No, not at all.
Sometimes, you'll just get like little zingers, kind of, like a little
zap.
Yeah, just like a little sensation. Because the sciatica nerve is in this area. Sometimes it will like hit a little nerve branch or something.
And now I feel this.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. And that's going to happen. It's going to build up. The heat's going to build up. And our goal is to get the skin pretty hot, pretty warm. Not burning, not uncomfortable, but definitely some warmth.
Now, what is the difference between having this and, let's say, when you have physical therapy done and then use an ultrasound on a
I don't know exactly what the physical therapy ultrasound is doing.
Okay.
But probably similar. I'm sure there's probably similarities. So you get it on the area where you're having sensitivity, basically.
Right.
You have it for physical therapy. Okay. Yeah, then that makes sense because it heats it up. Anytime you're heating stuff up, you'll get blood flow and muscular relaxation. Less tension. So that all kind of makes sense if you have it for that issue. So, yeah, ultrasound's been used for a long time. So this is pretty much it. We kind of just keep going over and I'm watching the temperature on the machine and we're trying to get it to, it's at 34 degrees Celsius, and our goal is to get it to like around 40. So we just kind of stay in this area and try and build it up to that. You doing okay?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not any kind of pain.
Good. You just feel it slowly getting a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's getting warmer? Her
Actual
skin?
skin.
Okay, wow.
It's actually heating
Not
up.
the machine.
Well, the machine too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the machine is heating up. The plates at the bottom of this, there's two metal plates actually that are delivering the energy and the ultrasonic waves. So those are heating up, secondarily heating her skin as well.
The plates on the bottom of it. Okay.
Yep.
That feels really good.
Good. Well, some people describe it as like a hot rock massage or hot stone. Yeah, so we just kind of keep moving it in this area, and then at the end, we kind of like use that massager and we flush, sort of like massage the area towards where the lymphatic drainage.
Towards it.
Exactly. So we'll have her lay just like that and kind of go like this with the massager, basically kind of getting the toxins to flow. That is the philosophy behind it. You're still not feeling it too much burning, huh?
No, not at all.
Good. Do you feel it?
Just because there's layers of fat there.
Right. So there's some cushion that it's
I mean, cushion.
got to go through. That it's got to go through. Okay, good. Yeah, we're almost to 40 now. Getting up there. And you can go, you can go higher than the 40 as well. So
some people do?
Yeah, some people can tolerate it up to like 42, 43. To be effective, you want to get it to like at least around 40.
So the heat's a huge thing.
It is. It is the big component of it being effective. For sure. Kind of moving it, everything that way.
Say his business, he does a lot of these 3D facial things.
The imaging?
Yeah, I mean, is that what he does mainly? Faceless?
He's a facial plastic surgeon. Yeah. So that's primarily what he does. And, a lot of rhinoplasty.
Yeah, his noses are great.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah,
they really are.
Yeah,
really
very
impressed.
natural. Very natural, very, and the fact he doesn't pack the nose is fabulous.
He doesn't?
No.
Now that's the thing that a lot of people are worried about, why they are scared, because they don't want to feel suffocated.
Claustrophobic. Yeah, exactly. Yep. He doesn't. We don't. We just put a little piece of gauze underneath the nose, and it drains for the first day or two. It's really not necessary.
Now, does he do deviated septums?
He does.
He does.
He does everything. He's also an ENT, so he specializes in the whole facial. Yeah.
Right.
That's why
ear, nose, and throat.
Exactly. So that's why for faces, he's double board certified in both specialties.
Very cool.
We did a little lower than where we originally
but that's okay.
measured. So let's see. How. And get around.
You want where it was on the hips before?
Yeah.
We'll try that first.
Yeah, there we go.
For comparison.
Okay. That's where we were? Okay, so that's the same. That's 80. Yeah, and that's 85, which makes sense because it's a little lower, so your hips are wider. Yeah. So.
Now, could it
Does it look
reduce?
Yeah.
It looks. You'll see.
Smaller here.
Yeah, it totally does. You're gonna be like.
It does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was pretty neat, and she said that really you need anywhere from 6 to 10 treatments to get the optimal result. And of course, I only had one treatment, and it was kind of in my buttocks area. And, I could tell a difference from that time, not that I have cellulite in their area, but it made the area a little flatter.
Really?
Flatter. Yeah. I think had I had the time, I would have probably continued with them, and hopefully, you know, after a few periods, I think I'd really know if I was going to get a good effect from it or not.
Cool.
But I liked it. I mean, I could see a little bit of a difference.
Could you feel a difference?
I could feel a difference. And when I put my pants on, you know, buttoned them, I felt, you know, like, I just felt that area felt a little flatter to me. I think it would be probably a really good thing, especially for those who are fit and who have areas of maybe cellulite or, like, you know, the muffin top, or the areas that are kind of have a little more fat to them, and they just need to be broken. It needs to be broken down, and the heat from the ultrasound does that.
So it's basically just non-invasive. So if someone didn't want to go in and
To surgery, yeah. Or lipo, you know.
Right.
But she said also that it's not a permanent thing. If you were to gain, you know, if you were to gain weight, you'd gain fat back there.
Right. So you would have to maintain your weight, or
that. Yeah, that's what she said. You have to maintain your weight. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Jennifer at Dr. Simoni's office. She was very, very wonderful. She gave us her time and explained to us, you know, lay people, just how easy a procedure it was and how simple it really was, and she got the message across. And so I'd like to thank her and also Dr. Simoni for opening up his office to us. And the girls at the front desk, they were very nice, and we had a really nice time. And, you know, he also does some other procedures, I think, that I would be interested later on, and that is he does a 3D facelift, which is very little downtime. It's real tightening to the skin. It's, I think it's an hour or so procedure, and you know, people will cover real quick, and also there's no anesthesia. It's a local anesthesia. So, and we saw a lot of the before and after pictures, and I was really impressed with them. So he's definitely someone to look up if you're interested in any of that type of a procedure.